Hey folks, wanted to do a quick show and tell. So yesterday was our AI presentation and we had a lot of interest on meeting notes, transcriptions, meeting summary, just what happens during a meeting and after a meeting when we get AI attached to that meeting to kind of help with just taking simple notes. So I want to do a quick show and tell. This isn't going to be super fancy or anything like that. I just want to do a quick screen share. Let's kick this off. I will minimize this and I want to show you exactly what it looks like for us when we get done with a Teams meeting and the creator of that meeting has a CoPilot license attached to the user account. Okay. So I'm going to minimize this. All right. So what ends up happening is there is a chat that will get created specifically for that Teams meeting. So when there are attendees, they'll be chatting in or doing whatever, or in this meeting, there wasn't a whole lot of talk, but you would have a list of all of those chats that would be there as well. And then what's nice is that there's actually two parts to this. I logged into the meeting a day before just to make sure that the meeting was set up correctly and everything was working right. There was a transcript and an attendance list of that. And then there's also one at the bottom. So you can see down here at the bottom, I have the full recording of the meeting. It's an hour, 49 minutes. We went a bit long there. And also, I have a full transcript. So I'm going to actually pull open this view recap. And you'll notice here I have the recording of the meeting, everything that was, the webcam, the recording. We piped in a bunch of fancy audio for like microphones and stuff like that. So we should have really good audio. We had the input from the crowd. You can see Josie and the Gregory Chamber. They were a part and they kind of spoke in there a little bit. Now, notice on the right-hand side, I have notes. Okay. And there's actually a section inside of Teams that I can be jotting notes down while the meeting is going on, or another one of my collaborators be able to do notes. AI notes. Now, this is really cool because what's happening is it's actually taking the full transcript of everything that is said inside of the meeting. Okay. And there, I talked a lot, and it's taking that entire conversation with the person that's saying the things, basically. And then it's converting that into notes. And so you'll notice that it's more or less done kind of a play by play or a highlight of the entire meeting and summarized it down into bullet points. Now I can open these up and there are sub sections that kind of like sub bullet points that you want. We did have some technical problems right off the bat and we figured it out. Right. And so there's a bunch of great follow up things that it creates automatically for you. Okay. This whole thing, all of these meeting notes, I can copy the whole deal. And then let me see here. Where's my notepad? If I pull this up, I could copy paste this into another document. I could save it in a Word doc or a whatever for long-term storage. But ultimately, this would be my meeting notes. Okay. Or better yet, what I would do is I would take this and I could go into like a chat GPT. Okay. And I could do something along these where I could plug these notes directly into a chat GPT and transform that data into however I wanted it to look. How, if I wanted it further summarized, I'd be able to do that. So anyway, at the end of the day, I just think, especially for the CEOs, the CFOs, kind of your C-level cabinet, it is really, really easy to be able to level them up and make them much more effective. Usually your C-level cabinet, they're the folks that are having a lot more meetings, and just being able to hold people accountable and keep the tasks list fresh and keep the ball rolling on all of these different meetings that they're all having. It's a really effective way to build out a to-do list so that nothing gets dropped. So anyway, I wanted to be able to show you that just so you could see that a little bit. Again, you have the full transcript, but by and large, I don't even look at that anymore. I just use the AI notes. All of these are made using the help of Microsoft's Copilot AI. Again, that CoPilot license is added to my account. We're kind of sharing it inside of the company right now, but it's a $30 license that is attached to a single user account. And honestly, for my business manager and maybe myself, $30 is a easy lift. If it saves me more than an hour, it pays for itself. And in this day and age, we're trying to squeak out as much efficiency as possible. I think it's a no-brainer. I really, really. So anyway, I think there is a lot of call for this, and I wanted to be able to show this off to the group so that we kind of removed all scary out. So anyway, hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out. On our website, there is a free offering from Cybertech Systems for a free VCIO session. So if you just want an hour of my time to come help you build out an IT strategy for your business, let me know. I'd love to do that. Doesn't cost you a nickel. Anyway, hope you have a great rest of your day and your week. We will see you on the next one. Bye.